again. Nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. He's inside the 30. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set.
McConkey in motion. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
59, 59. Set. Delta, set. Hey, easy. OP. What is it?
Going on 1st down is Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it, and he will get into the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Great. Set.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. Able to convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
Eagles first down.
Hurts to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time,
Down and 10.
and that will lead to a second down.
Great, set. Delta.
Here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be fourth down. Hurts will try it again. That's complete. Tight end got us. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trimmer.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Kappa.
They'll go again with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Line. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Here's first and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
To throw is Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0. I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Don't stop.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.
I've been dealing, billing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll bring down around the 27-yard line. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
That's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On play action, Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
73! 73! Hey, 73!
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
32-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
No,
on play action. Hurts. He's got his tight end, Calcaterra, to the left. To the pylon. He's in. Grant Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We go tonight.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Great. Shut. Trimmer.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Great. Shut. Delta.
Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 14. Lions nothing.
Real quick. Nigga on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That'll be caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 15-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He was defended.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
We go tonight. What's up?
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jalen Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
36-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. First down, Detroit.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So after the touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now a give to Barkley, running right. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball.
He gets free. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Lions 6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Off to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Carter in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. A second down throw for Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Reached down third down and 16.
Maverick! 180!
Now Goff. He's going to try it here again. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Lions 6. Jake
So
Elliott to
2
kick off
seconds
for
left to
Philadelphia.
play, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.